What's going on, gang? What's going on, man? Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, man, I'm about to get out here and finish up, put some touches. I think I told y'all already, man. So basically, I'm gonna convert my whole yard into like a botanical garden, man. It's gonna be hard, man. So I got my work cut out because when I say deer infested, man, listen, this was the deer's home before it was ours, you know what I mean? So can't really knock them for doing what they do, but any type of flowers I get, they there to eat them up. I'm talking about, man, our yards in my neighborhood is like golden corral for the deer, you know what I mean? So you gotta get the you gotta be doggone, you gotta get the ones that they don't like, you know, the rosemaries, the peppermints, the ones with the strong scents, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I got my work cut out, man. I know I won't be finished this year. It's gonna take a couple years for me to get it how I really want it. And so like I say, I mean, that's not gonna start the process. I'm finna get on it, you know what I mean? Family, community, and business. For sure, all right? Yeah. So that's what's going on right now. I hit the Home Depot. Yeah, what I noticed about a lot of my neighbors, man, you know, majority of my neighbors are black, right? And what I'm noticing is not just my neighborhood, but just in the city, period. A lot of black folks who make it out of the hood, they bring the mentality with them. Like, we in the suburbs now. When I say we in the suburbs, meaning we get to work together in our neighborhoods as people, and we get to have something better. We get to respect one another. We get to maintain our lawns. We get to doggone maintain our homes, keep up the value, being that we all live there and have a vested interest. And I'm noticing, man, a lot of people come, they get these houses. Like a lot of the houses in my neighborhood, they got swimming pools, in-ground swimming pools. Now, my neighbor to the left and my neighbor to the right, they had theirs filled in. They didn't want it anymore. They had some dirt brought out. But anyway, I'm telling you, these are nice homes, right? Tell me why we not working together, man, and why we helping to bring down the property, and then we blaming other folks. Is it other racist job to bring their businesses to our communities? Like, come on, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's address it. Is it other folks and other ethnicities' jobs to bring their high-end restaurants and their grocery stores to our city and our communities? Let's talk about it. Now, if they do, and we are in favor of it, hey, granted, so be it. But what I'm noticing, again, about our city and our communities, a lot of folk doggone murmur, complain, and talk crap about where we live. So where we live, people come lay their head and pay their bills, but when they come to patronizing the businesses, such as the restaurants, the retail shops, we seem to complain amongst each other and talk a lot of junk about where we live, man, versus doggone passing on some brilliant ideas, you know what I mean? If you think we need better restaurants, create the restaurants. Be the one to create the restaurants, right? If you think we need a grocery store and we need better shops, be the one to create it. Create it, all right? But sitting back and complaining and downing everything that we doing as a people, that is not good. It's not healthy for the community. It's not healthy for us as a people, right? Now, if the business, regardless of whoever running the business, whichever ethnicity, if you wish to critique for them to better the business, that's one thing. Take it to them. Same thing go for our city officials. If you see a concern in the community that need to be addressed, go about it the right way in addressing it. Don't sit amongst your neighbors and the people in the community complaining, and no, do something about it. Put your boots on the ground and you do something about it. All right? But all of that complaining and like that's just not helping, man. Too many of us do that, man. Have plenty of neighbors to sit back, man. Instead of me going to the local shops around here before I go to a Marshall's or Ross or TJ Maxx, I'd rather go to the neighboring city. Theirs is better. Well, if you're not patronizing the ones in our area, don't get mad when they close and the building become dilapidated and now we're looking like the hood. Remember, we don't patronize it. I mean, we can at least hold them to a high standard. And then the nice things we do have, let's support it. Let's support the nice things we have. If we have 3 nice restaurants, let's support the 3 nice restaurants. If we got some dope retail shops, such as a DSW or a Foot Locker or whichever retail, shops that we have that are good, let's support them. But all of that, I don't like the new Black Wall Street market. It's like a flea market. I don't support Privy. You never been in Privy, and no, I'm talking about somebody in particular now. I'm not gonna blast them like that, outside of what I just did. But anyway, man, there's a lot of that go on in our communities, man. And the few we do have, anyway, because it's important that we don't have communities without families. We need men in these households. We need wives in the household, supporting their men. And then that's what created a doggone community right there. Like, for real, for real. Now, think about it. We'll use my neighborhood for an example, right? We consist of like roughly, 130 homes, right? All right, boom. Imagine each one of those households having a man and a woman in it with their, a family, right? Man and woman, ultimate combination, man, woman. Men need women, women need men, right? If men are in the household and we value our families, we can now protect our communities. We can come together and say, you know what? Let's police the block. What does policing the block consist of? Look, if we got to do some neighborhood watch and get out and have shifts and get together and say, you know what? Let's patrol the block. Let's walk around and, keep an eye on things and look out for suspicious activities. Let's know who children those are, so that way we can be able to say, hey, listen, we seen little Jane Doe out there misbehaving, vandalizing property. Hey, such and such, yeah, we need to tighten up on that area right there. That way, that's policing the block. Making sure it ain't no strange activity and people coming through to steal our children, to harvest their organs, you know what I'm saying? Type stuff. That's been going on lately. That's big business, right? So that's part of policing the block. And real quick, man, we got this gentleman on the he's been blowing up the internet of lately, because look, let's say his name, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar been all over the internet lately, y'all. He seems to get in people's business about how they should run relationships and things they should do to maintain healthy relationships and who they should and shouldn't date. And here it is, this guy is 50 years old, fixing it, in his 50s, right? Never been married, 2 daughters, and never raised any of his children. So he's never ran like a household to be telling people how to doggone run a household and who to marry. And I'm saying this because, like I say, the guy can be pretty arrogant and talks about how he's one of the greatest leaders of our time. And he's an intelligent guy, when it comes to his field. If that's psychology and being like some type of counselor in that area, then, he's good and educated in that area. But when it comes to love and romance, he seems to give a lot of advice over the internet. And I'm bringing it up because, like I say, him and his daughter been going viral lately, and their business been all over the internet about him not being an upstanding father. And, to my point, like I've said for years, and I got old videos to say, hey, listen, that's a form of manipulation when you can try and convince someone to do something you haven't even done. That's a form of manipulation. You telling someone to do something you've never done and something that you won't do. You've never married a black woman and you've never ran a household. So therefore, for you to be telling everybody else how to do it and what to do, sir, red flag. And I've said that for years. So I just wanted to, put that out there, man. Y'all be careful who y'all listen to and get your advice from. But yeah, when it comes to us as a people, like I say, a lot of what we do to ourselves, man. We do to ourselves. I've noticed too on the internet, for the last decade, the rappers that's been like dying and like, I'm talking about dropping like flies. I mean, these rappers go to getting thousands, if not millions of dollars, man. I'm talking about earning a lot of money. Finally in a position to provide for the family, because this is what this is about: family, community, and business. And so as it pertains to us as a people, the goal was always to say, you know, we're gonna make it out of the ghetto. We're gonna create better living for ourselves. And what seems to happen is, once we earn the money and get the money, we don't drop the mentality. So therefore, if you move to suburbia or you get rich and you find like a better living for you and your family, if you don't drop the mentality, then you bring it with you, and therefore we're like a virus. We consume, we tear down, only to go to the next location to do the same thing. The same thing a virus would do. I'm gonna beat this down, I'm gonna beat this down, I'm gonna destroy this, I'm gonna destroy this, I'm gonna destroy this, until it's all destroyed, and then I'm gonna go to the next spot. And then now the oppressor get to come gentrify the area and say, you know what, they done brought the area down. Now that the area is at its lowest, we'll go through and buy up everything pennies on the dollar, and then boom, raise the taxes. Now we back to conquering and having the territory for ourselves. Right? So we got to step our game up as a people, man. We got to step our game up, for real, for real. Well, it's like 11 o'clock, man. Everybody picked a good day to come to Home Depot, man. It's a lot of people here. But you know how it go. So yeah, man, when it comes to us, family and community, man, two huge words, and I don't get tired of talking about this stuff. It's like I'm like a broken record. Accountability and responsibility. I get it. When we're young, we're teenagers, you know, we do things we tend to not understand, all right? You know, even in our 20s. But by the time, man, you make it to doggone your 30s and 40s and you reach maturity and you know better, it's imperative you do better. Especially if you know better. If you don't know better, I reckon you can't do better, you know? So, yeah, we gotta, I'll finish up, man. Let me go ahead and get some shopping done, guys. Yeah, so I done finished up my Home Depot shopping, man. I'm gonna get ready to get out here in the yard. I forgot where I left off, man, but I will say this, man. Men need women, and women need men. And I know a lot of times we hear women, especially in our communities, oh, I'm independent, I don't need no man. It's rare you hear a man walking around and say he don't need no woman. Like, that's weird. Oh, we need women. Believe that, we need women. And so it's rare to hear that coming from guys. No way. Sure, every man want him a nice, beautiful, soft woman. You know what I mean? Every real man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that tend to be the women, you know, in our communities that go around saying they don't need us. Only until a purge happens. You ever notice that though? When we sit there, you know, go around, I don't need no man, I don't need no man. Okay, you just told me that to my face, and now let's just say some racist, some Klan member, I'm talking about big old country dude, just, you know, go upside your head and he find you like a man, and I just happen to be standing there. Motherfucker look at me crazy like, man, it was a black dude right there, he ain't even help me. You don't need no man. You don't need no man, right? You got this. You got this, sis, right? You got this. But no, man, men need women and women need men. But y'all quit saying that, man. Quit putting that in the little girl's head, man. And we all need to lead by an example. But let's do better for our communities. And if you're a resident and you know you one of the residents, you know, of a community / city who talk bad about your community, man, you need to put in some work. You need to put in some work. And if you put in work, focus on your part. Focus on what it is you have to do. And you just just do what you do best. That's the best you can do. And like I say, and to the ones who just complain and and who on the devil's time, hey, listen, man, move to another area. Keep seeking validation and running to other communities that don't want you there. Keep going patronizing businesses, of companies who don't want you supporting their businesses. You got restaurant owners who say, you know what, no, we don't want you here at our restaurant, and they have a funny way of showing you. You have clothing companies such as Gucci, I want to say Lululemon. Hey, we don't make our stuff for y'all. Tell me here, figure, we don't make our stuff for y'all. And we just seeking validation, and ooh, they want to take our money. And then to all of you crying folks who saying, talking about Trump and talking about politics, man, learn to weaponize your dollar. Learn how to work together with your people. And like I say, give back to the community. All that complaining and crying. I say complying. I was trying to say complaining and crying. All of that right there, that ain't gonna do no good, man. We done marched, we done sung songs, and here we are. Same boat. Work together with your people. Weaponize your dollar. Boycott really worked. That really worked. But anyway, to be continued, man. I'll get with y'all another time, man. I'm finna get ready to get out here in my yard. Very therapeutic for me to get out here in my yard. So I'm gonna get out here now. Like I say, family, community, business, part 1. Wait a minute, it's part 4. It's part 4.